Hi, my name's Philip and I'm a real estate videographer in New Zealand. And today I'm giving tips to real estate agents about what mindset you should have when using social media from a videographer's perspective. Before I get into the nitty-gritty details about how social algorithms work, there's a few important things you need to know about the mindset behind what and why you are posting. Most people don't know what to post or why they are posting. They just know that they should. And you should. Just pause for a moment and think about where 90% of people's attention is when they have a bit of free time. That's right, social media. And for us in New Zealand, I believe there's really only three major players: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. To do well on social media, if I could boil it down to one simple concept, are you ready for it? Everything you post must be good quality content that people actually care about. That's it really. For real estate agents, to make the most out of people's attention, there's two types of content you want to put out there. Content selling homes and content indirectly selling yourselves. But you have to go about it in such a way that the person you're trying to reach actually wants to see and cares about the content you are showing them. You're probably good at selling homes, otherwise you would be a real estate agent. However, just to go over it quickly again, I have 4 simple questions you need to answer really well when selling a home and finding the right person to buy it. But you have to think of it from a social media point of view. So, question number 1, who is your potential buyer? Which social media do they spend most of their time on? Why should your potential buyer in mind care about this place? And what's the best way to reach their attention with your offer on social media? Here's an example of how this could play out. You're looking for a first home buyer on Facebook in the Kapiti area. What do you need to do at the beginning of your video to stop the scroll? Your description is all about a new family. Your video immediately starts with a montage of all the things a family can do in Kapiti. A young mum who is at home when the dad is working stops scrolling to have a look. It has comedic value that makes her want to engage and even share this video. And you end with a call to action by saying something like, "Give me a call." A millionaire philanthropist from Auckland is probably not going to be the type of person to buy this small, cheap 3-bedroom home that needs a bit of renovation in a town that's super far away from them. So, knowing who your potential buyer is key to creating meaningful content that the right person actually cares about. In the same way, before you market yourself, you have to ask yourself similar questions. Who is your preferred client? What is your preferred client's interest? How can you create content that adds value, intrigues, gains the attention of your preferred client? And which platform is your preferred client more likely to spend their time on? The more narrow and specific you can get with the preferred client, the more meaningful content you can create that will 100% engage a person that you actually want to care. If your preferred client is in the luxury realm, then everything you post and create online should be things that that type of person cares about. You want it to include you somehow so that the person feels like they know you, like you, and trust you. That's really the aim of the game when it comes to social media, to post meaningful, quality content that people actually care about. And things that are irrelevant and meaningless are actually weaned out by the algorithms, meaning your content never gets any distribution and therefore never ever gets seen by anyone. The more you post unengaged content, the more you hurt your overall trustworthy status, and Facebook will begin demoting all of your posts overall. So don't just post for the sake of posting. Facebook wants its users to spend quality time on Facebook and always get a good, positive experience. So you need to work with that algorithm in order to make it work for you. Every post must be intentional and engaging, and you will do well. So that's all the tips I have for you today, and I'll see you on the next one. On the next one, I will talk about the algorithms in more detail and how exactly they work. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to see awesome luxury estate films from around New Zealand, and make sure you don't miss out on any tips and tutorials coming up in the future. Thanks again for watching. Peace.